Today's horoscope, Capricorn June 11, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Relationships can be a little strained as they are heavy with expectations. While nothing is certain in life, taking steps to help secure your life in the long term can be helpful and can help ease your mind. Work on editing and revising now to make the best use of today's transits. Watch for the tendency to bring worries about your practical affairs into interactions with others and try to separate the two. While energies for communicating are still below par today, you nevertheless can find outlets for expressing yourself, and they can be very satisfying. If you've been spending too much time honoring others' needs at the expense of your needs for solitude and personal comfort, you'll feel the imbalance today. Discontent is temporary. We're building to a full moon in your privacy and soul sector, and you can experience significant dreams or intuitive flashes. If you've been ignoring your need for downtime, imagination, or rest, this lunation serves as a reminder to tend to your emotional well-being. Some rocky energy lingers throughout the heavens today as a carryover from yesterday. However, even murky energy can be used to help us to evolve and elevate. This is because sweet Venus, our goddess planet of romance and attraction, will collide in a sharp square with Pluto. This ensures potential tension and tie-ins within relationships, especially for those people who do not feel loved, respected, or valued. If you're feeling triggered, do your best to release this energy and do some soul-searching on why you may feel this way. Life is best when we are conscious of even unconscious motivations. What's the state of your finances? Are you afraid to look? Try not to spend a dime more than you absolutely must, then see if you can keep it up. Experiment with a frugal lifestyle. You are enjoying a pleasant time of recognition right now, as the cosmic climate heightens all of your senses. Under the influence of this special energy, your intuition is honed, and you may begin to receive messages on a paranormal level. Remember to not only be concerned with doing good in the world, you also have to pay attention to your own well-being. You must listen to your body and take orders from your higher self. When is the last time you took a look at your personal goals? The essence of a vibration can give our ambitions and hopes a stronger focus, and this can serve you well when it comes to deciding what you want to do in life. Perhaps it's time you improved your romantic life, or maybe furthering your education in a specific direction is what's needed. Give things a long and hard look today to see what you can do for yourself. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is on the move today, and this will be a win/win. While this will see Jupiter leave your work sector and bring a quest for job growth, an expansion that began in May 2024 to an end, this is far from the end of the story, and instead, the best is still to come. However, this is a chance to take your foot off the gas. Meanwhile, thanks to Mercury, the planet of communications returned to your relationship sector yesterday. As Jupiter returns to begin your most important relationship year in over a decade, it is with a chance to ensure the communication lines are open from the start. Thanks to Mercury's return to your relations hip sector yesterday, when Jupiter returns today to begin your most important relationship year in over a decade, it is with the planet of communication on board from the start. With Venus, the planet of love, in her first full week in your romantic sector, and now lucky Jupiter in your relationship sector, the stars are smiling on both. Daily planetary overview. Now is the time to put diplomacy into action. Use tact to solve arguments and flexibility to add to or create domestic bliss. There is barely a selfish note in this "can't we all just get along" moon position, so be sure to take advantage of its peace-seeking nature and heal as many broken bonds as possible. It's time to get serious about improving the world and sticking with the changes we've said we'd continue. By releasing the past and moving forward, we're expelling all the negativity and moving toward a better emotional place for many years to come. In the morning, the Libra moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, offering us patience and resolve. This is a good time to seek the advice of elders, as they can reframe issues we are struggling with and help us to see our problems in a new light. We realize we have become stuck in our ways out of a fear of not being desirable to others. Placing too much of our self-esteem in the hands of outside parties creates difficulties in decision-making. Yet, at this time, we reconnect to our own source of inner authority. We recognize that it benefits no one to sacrifice our personal satisfaction. Late in the morning, the moon squares Pluto in Capricorn, provoking ego conflicts. In standing up for ourselves, we upset existing power dynamics which have thrived by us staying small and keeping the peace. While there might not be an easy resolution at this time, we gain invaluable awareness of how our kindness might be being exploited. Secrets could be revealed, causing us to question where our loyalties lie. The moon then begins its votive course, encouraging us to keep a keen eye on how others are speaking and acting towards us. Above all else, we are aware of the fleeting nature of time and seek to use our energy deliberately to make a lasting impact on the world. This is a good lunar period for practical work that benefits from a slow and steady approach. We should, however, be cautioned not to identify so closely with our professional aims that we lose sight of our overall happiness. Beware depressing and negative self-talk or falling victim to the trap that your worth hinges on your productivity. Smart Mercury has been steadily moving forward in grounded Taurus lately, and its Earth-trine to Pluto and career-boosting Saturn today can be just the push you need to step up to the plate and make things happen. Your job, or anything having to do with major responsibilities, including family and education, is at the forefront of this cosmic interaction, encouraging you to grab the lead and take the steps necessary to advance to the next level. If you're in a leadership role where it's up to you to make major decisions, be sure to consider all of the options, including the ones that are good for the group and not just your own personal success. Details are just as important as the overall picture. Your brainpower is impressive during this masterful trine, but remember that asking for ADV or favors from people who are in key positions to help you isn't a sign of weakness. Quite the opposite, in fact. Mid-afternoon, Venus aligns with Uranus in Taurus, offering surprises in love and money. Although both planets are gliding through stable Taurian terrain, Uranus shakes us out of complacency and suggests we examine matters of the heart in evolutionary language. How are our relationships serving to develop our consciousness? If we are not lit up in love, we might now look for excitement elsewhere. Alternatively, we might be on the receiving end of another's sudden desire for change. This can be an influence for breakups, but not if a partnership is on solid footing. A union that begins under this influence may not last long, but we can learn a great deal from the engagement. Since Venus also rules money, we might also make risky investments at this time. The potential for both gains and losses is inherent in this transit, so only gamble with resources that you can afford to lose. In the evening, the Scorpio moon opposes Uranus, making us impulsive. A battle between intuition and instinct prompts us to grab for power. However, Uranus' influence prevents us from getting a firm grip, causing us to feel impotent. The more we try to assert dominance, the more the universe affirms that we are not in the driver's seat. Psychological revelations occur which are hard to process in the immediate. It may be some time before we can give proper context to our emotions, we will be better for this confrontation.